Welcome to this NPTEL course on Basics of Materials Engineering. My name is Ratnakumar Annabattula and I am a faculty member in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at IIT Madras. So, the objective of this course is to introduce the basic concepts of material structure and properties, which forms the basis for the choice or selection of the materials for various applications in engineering and science. Right. So, the question that we ask ourselves is, why do we care about materials, right? So, we care about materials because we are made of materials, we are surrounded by materials, and we would like to make things out of materials, right? So, materials are everywhere around us. So, if you want to look at the materials that you come across on daily basis, you can see the materials around us starting from rock to coal, which gives us energy, and you see highways, and on the highways you have seen cars. So, the materials that are used to make these highways and roads, and the materials used in making these automobiles, which forms the basis of our transportation, and paper, both for packaging as well as writing and so on, and several other materials like utensils for cooking, needles, and even for electricity, the tungsten filaments that are used in electric bulbs, and the glass and so on. And even for when you come to healthcare industry, the pharmaceutical industry relies on the different kinds of materials, and the important thing that we are not really aware of, the fact that we use a lot of textile in our daily life, and that forms one of the most important materials that we use on daily basis. And last but not least, the earthen pots, which we are using from ancient times till date, right. So, if you see, I have only given you a few examples, but if you see, if you imagine, you can think of any system, you cannot think of the system without the materials say in there, right. So, how even human civilization, if we think about the evolution of human civilization, that also starts from the materials, right. Even the classification of human civilization is done as Stone Age, Bronze Age and Iron Age. So, basically the materials forms the basis for the definition of our civilization or evolution of our civilization, and we can see several other types of materials like glass, metal, steel, aluminum, and the new age materials like designed and architectured materials, right. So, in a nutshell, all the technological advances that we are seeing today or we are going to see in future rely on the availability of right materials. Until the advent of right material, you would not have made that technological jump or technological progress, so to say. Alright, so the potential audience for this course are undergraduate students of engineering and science, primarily in their 4th or 5th semesters. So, the course may be interesting to the students of mechanical engineering, civil engineering, aerospace engineering, and other allied branches of engineering. Okay. So, the content of this course is aligned very much with the AICTE approved course on materials engineering, and hence this can also form as a core course for engineering colleges around India, which are approved by AICTE. And the course can also be interesting to practicing engineers who want to brush up their fundamentals of materials properties and their structure. So, the structure of this course is designed in 3 parts. The part 1 deals with structure and property of the materials, and part 2 deals with the mechanical behavior, and from there we will try to understand the failure of the materials for the design of components, both for primarily we will be focusing on mechanical engineering components, but the principles that we discuss should be applicable for all branches of engineering as far as failure analysis and design is concerned. And the last and final part is going to deal with material processing, wherein we will study how different material properties one can obtain by different processing routes, and then we will see how this processing leads to a particular structure and the ensuing property that is obtained through this processing. So, in these 3 parts will sort of give us very fundamental understanding, a basic understanding of materials, which can be used for later courses in your branch of engineering. So, the detailed contents of this course for each part, part 1 primarily deals with structure and property, and part 2 deals with mechanical behavior and failure, and we will discuss the failure theories both for static and dynamic loads. And in the third part we will be primarily focusing on binary phase diagrams, and we try to understand the evolution of microstructure during solidification from a liquid state to solid state, and we will also spend some time understanding iron-iron carbide equilibrium diagram, followed by thermal processing and heat treatment of steels. So, with that we sort of get an understanding of how material processing will lead to a certain structure, and which will further lead to certain properties that we would like to have for components of our interest. So, the textbooks for this course, the main textbook for this course is William D. Callister's Material Science and Engineering, and the failure theories part, the part 2 of this course is based on will be using Robert L. Norton's machine design and integrated approach. And the additional reference materials can be found here. So, there are about 4 textbooks which could be of interest to get better understanding or deeper understanding of the material that is covered in this course. So, with that I thank you all and welcome you to this 12-week journey to unravel the secrets of materials and their properties. Thank you very much.